Yep. The recording actually worked out pretty well.
Oh, yeah?
It's on YouTube if you want to listen to
Cool.
excessive.
Send the
You hear
link.
me typing like it's like. But it worked out pretty well. It's on YouTube. I'll share it.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You know, if we want, we could eventually pull out, like, if you want to use your mic, we could probably set that up.
All right, let's calm down.
I'm not Matt Mercer over here.
We'll get a following.
Eat your sandwich.
We'll make a following. Is that what? Everybody,
right.
calm down. Settle down. We're not good.
Quick recap as to what had happened last week. It has been, for those listening at home, that has been 1 week.
Those listening at home. Us.
AKA us. Yes.
Last week on D and D.
Last time on Total Drama Island. Yes.
Oh no.
A
Sorry.
handful of travelers met at a crossroads in the woods, at a crossing of two rivers, one which seems to be going their own direction entirely, as they don't care about gravity. A wandering furbolg by the name of Nimoy had come across a deer that had been infected with something of a widespreading disease called lumps, and seems to have cured. She seemed to have been able to cure it with her magic. She would encounter Bassarin the Triton, dealing with some illegal damming and dealing with some ruffians. They too would, or at least one of them would seem to have been infected with the lumps as well, and suddenly died as a result. Watching them not far away, the wandering half-elf Mortimer sort of chased out into the open by a bear named Barnabas.
Barnabas.
I'm still skippy about stuff.
Like the hospital.
I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't name it.
Barn a bus. It's just like 3 words.
Barney bus.
Sure.
No.
Barney Take a look at the
Oh
Barney
my
there.
god.
And yes, they would be, the 3 of them would be harassed by a wandering band of goblins who would run off. They would pursue because they cannot let this insult slide. They would arrive just in time to help a wood elf named Ashlyn dealing with these ruffians, and together they made quick work of these goblins. They shared what they knew about the sudden expansion of the lumps epidemic among non-elves, as up to this point it has been exclusively an elf thing. And thus, Bassarin made the suggestion that they all come with her to the Uveran Reef to report on this. So let us rejoin our traveling band on the road to the Uveran Reef, following the riverside.
Did I find my horse and the prisoner? Yeah, didn't your horse carry the prisoner?
You had sent them.
I sent it on ahead.
We sent them away, yeah, to the reef already.
Yeah, did we find him?
Not yet.
Dang. So we're walking now?
Yes.
Is this a long walk?
Doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop.
Depends how fit you are, but yes.
So, how far away is this reef? Not far.
What's far?
Is it far?
Based on what your knowledge is, it shouldn't take more than 2 or 3 hours.
Only about 2 or 3 hours.
That's enough time for a song.
Or we cannot do that at this time. We don't have a lot of minstrels in the Uveran Reef. Where did you study?
I'll make a killing then. My pa taught me before we lost connection.
How'd you lose connection?
He died.
He was
That's
weak.
how you lose connection. Sorry.
I thought you were
Sorry about your paw.
Yeah, that's okay, thank you.
Was it like a tragic death? Was he sick?
Yeah, it was tragic. I was a bit young to remember, to be honest.
Good.
Yeah, she's dead.
Do you have a mom?
She's dead too.
Oh, savage. Yikes.
Do you know anyone that's not dead?
You. Yeah.
I don't know you.
Oh, right.
Did we even get your name? Oh. Hi. I'm Nimue. What's your name?
Why do you care?
Nimue.
Just thinking that.
Nimue. What's your name?
Why?
Just making conversation as we're walking for 2.5, 3 hours, depending on your stride.
Ashley.
Ashlyn.
Why were the goblins attacking you?
I have no idea.
Do you owe them money?
No,
That's usually why I get attacked.
I bet.
Do you owe a lot of people money?
Maybe.
So, like, are you the bear's mom?
No.
Are you the bear's cousin?
No, he's just a friend. How am I related to a bear?
Stranger things happen in these woods.
No. No.
It's true.
Just know the bear.
How about you? Do you have a mom or dad or anything like that?
They're on here somewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
Did they die too?
You guys are obsessed with
They're
that.
around here
You're
somewhere.
obsessed with that.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
It's obviously
you
not her
lost them,
concern.
or
Why would she care where her parents were?
what, you don't care where your family is?
I like her.
They did what they had to do. They produced me, so why would I care?
I don't know where I come from. A family tends to stick together.
Where I come from, there's more important things than family.
Like song.
What do you think is more important than family?
Protecting the material plane. Obviously.
Obviously.
You landlubbers get to enjoy the comforts of family and love and stuff like that. We're struggling every day to protect the world.
Obviously.
You're welcome.
I do look pretty comfortable, don't I?
You can play silly instruments. That's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, but I can see through my pants if I hold it up in the light.
I don't know if it's really nice to call his instruments silly.
No, it's pretty simple.
Why is he
a
rolling?
long ass
That's
2 hours.
concerning.
Oh, I'm not rolling. I'm just fixing.
Oh, okay. I was concerned for a while, like overwhelming.
All right, who here has been to the Uveran Reef before?
Can't say that I have.
No.
I might have. I don't remember.
You have not.
God.
Thanks, mind.
Thank you, ominous narrator.
Thank you, conscience. It's too bad you guys can't breathe underwater.
I mean, I never felt the need.
Give me a moment.
Well, you'll learn it?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
How are we supposed to go to the reef then?
If it's underwater.
And part of it's above water, but the really cool stuff is underneath. We don't share that with the landlubbers
Why?
because it's underwater and we can't share it with the landlubbers.
There needs to be a way that we can go underneath.
You're not cool enough, I'm sorry.
Nimue's gonna like start counting in her head like how many seconds he's holding his breath.
What's your con modifier? If you want to remember, I can give you one.
He can tell you how long you can hold your breath.
Con's 1. Let's take that 1 minute. And if you try to push yourself, I'd say
58, 59,
about 30 seconds.
60, 61, 62.
Worthless.
62 seconds.
Is that enough to get down there?
No. You might be able to see the very tip of the sunken ship, but you won't be able to go into it.
Oh, there's a ship down there. I'm guessing the ship has a mess
It's a
hall.
bar, actually.
Ooh.
The best
Gotta get down
undersea
there.
bar there is out there.
So I guess you'd call it a sandbar.
I don't know your
We'll
words.
leave him behind.
I only need this one. You guys don't need to come.
I go where there's money.
What if there's no more?
Is there good times?
I don't live there.
Why are you asking?
Is there really no one else that can, you know, do any sort of medical assistance where you're from?
We have medics.
Okay. They can't cure or heal these lumps?
The lumps haven't been in the Uveran Reef, but we like to take every precaution we can. If it's going into deer and humans, it can go to the Tritons next.
Or it could just transfer to a food supply.
What have you done to the food supply?
I didn't do anything to it, just people eat venison.
Is that what happened, Elf?
Do you know anything about the lumps?
How much can I talk about lumps?
Detect thoughts.
Oh, shoot!
Ooh, detect.
Oh,
Is that a
shoot!
thing?
That is a thing.
That is a thing.
Does he have to roll for it?
I believe there is a save for it. Does the spell mention a save of any kind?
Wisdom 13.
Alright,
So she
make
has
me a
to roll.
wisdom save, please.
So you have to roll a d20.
I have 17 plus 3.
So it's you roll a d20 and you add 3.
Oh, okay. 16, 17, 18.
You pass. You can feel like him reaching out, this magical energy reaching out towards you in this direction.
Swat
But
it.
you're able to like
Stop that.
She's got a strong one.
What's wrong with you?
It's curious.
To answer your question, you do know all too well about the lumps.
So it's up to you how much you tell us. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's up to you how much you want to reveal.
Is that what happened in
I
your
have to-
elf village?
I have to
Got in the
mark off
food
skill
supply?
slot, don't I? Or
Yeah,
spell
spell
slot.
slot, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I say that I got in this food supply because we never really talked about that?
How honest you want to be is up to you. It'll just be up to them if they want to make an insight. Food's not really been much of a problem for your village, but
Right,
it wasn't the food that was the problem.
right. No, but it's just a thought. Really.
Insight.
Inside
check.
check!
All right.
I'm insightful.
Oh no! That's even worse! One and
Natural
two.
one. Wait,
One
no,
and two.
mine is.
Insight check?
If you wish.
I rolled. I'm a 7. Oh wait, no, 8. 8.
All right. So she seems to be telling the truth from your perspective.
Damn it! I'm so
17.
excited. Ooh.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I have a modifier.
So roll down to your skill.
To me, she's believable as all hell. She's
That's right.
speaking the God's on truth.
Oh, it's under skills, that's why I couldn't find it.
20.
Ooh.
All right.
Do I roll now or no?
No. Oh, can't you run deception?
No. She's not. Well, here,
not
let me
deceiving.
tell you in character. You've been around enough people to know when someone is hiding something.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's kind of like she seems to be telling you the truth, but not the whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
There's more to this story. More to this song. Pretty sure
Fast
that's
as like. Nah, I think she's telling the truth.
what'll it cost?
Sounds legit to me.
Everyone's got a price. Or a song. Ashland. Please. Little Brashland.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. Play that again.
On that, please make me a performance check.
Wow, shit.
We'll see who's listening.
Ooh.
What's it say?
12.
Well, okay.
Just a second.
Oh.
Just to give you an not for
Oh, God.
anything,
Oh.
just to give you
Ah.
That means there's a battle afoot.
This will be just an idea of what your current surroundings look like. As
So
you're
two bridges and some
yeah,
roads.
sort of a walkway across this marshy
Water.
Oh,
a bit of a marsh.
we're walking through
And
a
yeah.
walkway.
Something does
Walkway.
respond to your plate there. Not far from where you are, a bush starts to rustle a little bit.
I've got fans everywhere.
Bass is just gonna like off key snap to it, or off rhythm.
Alright.
This is pretty
1,
good.
2, 1, 2, 1.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the 1 2. I'm doing the 1.
You think someone with military training would have a good sense of rhythm with marching?
Nope.
But yes, on one particular snap, poof! Something appears between the four of you.
Ah.
Yeah.
I pull up.
What?
It's a very canine-looking kind of creature, very dog-like, but the ears are pointed and kind of curved at the top, and its tail is very small, thin, and kind of squiggly as well. Its eyes seem like less dog eyes, more like a bat eyes.
Would I recognize this creature?
Anyone who wishes to make an Arcana check.
I'll
Arcana.
do an Arcana check.
Sure.
Wait.
As this pup starts,
14.
9.
Is it under skills?
13.
yes.
Is it a 6 or a 9?
There should be a little dot.
There are
Oh.
be a thing.
It's a 7.
All right, Mortimer, you haven't seen one of these in a while, at least. Not in a while. This is something called a blink dog.
Blank dog?
A blink dog.
Blink dog. Okay.
It's a very I guess it's sort of like a Doberman in height, or like a large one of the larger
okay.
dogs.
I had one when I was younger.
Yeah.
Trident, shield.
You
What
tried
are
that
you? What
one.
is your purpose here?
Can I speak with animals?
It is not an animal.
I reach out to pet it.
I smack his hand.
I'm on alert. Is it dangerous?
I kneel down. So cute.
Look out.
What's up, buddy? Where'd you come from?
Oh, I want to
It's
pet
just
it.
standing there, panting and looking up at Mortimer's pipes.
Play
You
your
want a
pipes.
song?
It wants
You want a song?
It's gonna eat the pipes.
Careful.
Blink dog, here in the fog.
Make another performance check, please.
Okay. 16.
All right. The blink dog starts sort of gets a little bit of the zoomies and starts walking in place, just watching.
Blink dog. He's got some clogs.
Now, can anybody understand Sylvan?
Ooh,
Silver?
I think so. Hold on.
It
Is that a language?
doesn't
Yeah,
seem to.
you probably can. Elves, I think, speak that.
No.
Oh,
I have
Nope,
a comment.
it doesn't seem to be responding to your words very much, Mortimer.
Where's
What
the
are your
languages?
spells?
Well, he just said speak with animals doesn't work. My
Yeah,
languages are
Where's languages?
common, Druidic, Elvish, and Primordial.
no.
Nothing?
No.
No.
Where's languages?
It'll be by your
It's
under where your proficiencies are on the bottom left.
Proficiencies in languages.
Oh, on the left.
Oh,
Here.
nah, common primordial.
Wait, hold on. I can't. Why can't I open it? Oh, I have Sylvan. Why am I zooming in? Shit. How do I do that?
Yes.
I have Sylvan.
Blink dogs,
I know
you
Sylvan.
know, Mortimer, they are not natural animals. They are actually considered fey creatures.
I can speak Sylvan. I can speak Sylvan.
But
Be on
Sorry,
your way,
wait.
thing.
Wait, does Mortimer tell me they're fey creatures?
if you wish to, you can. If you
What
want.
is this thing, Mortimer?
It's a little fuzzy. I think this thing's fey. Fey. Yeah.
Oh, it's a fey creature. Oh,
Yeah,
let
it's
me
not an
try
animal.
something.
Looks like.
I'll be like in Sylvan.
There's a
Come
funny story
here.
behind how I found
Come
it.
here, little dog thing.
Alright,
In
if
Sylvan.
you're in Sylvan, it does seem to be responding to you.
Oh, look, it understands me.
You know what she's saying?
Oh,
Can you
shoot,
tell it to go away?
oh.
Tell it to go away.
It has turned its attention to you, Nimue, and it's sort of like
And I'm gonna be like,
sitting down in front of you.
Sit. Stay.
I think I got some food here somewhere.
As this is going on, Barnabas, who has been
Oh, yeah,
surprisingly
the
quiet
bear.
during this travel,
Oh, I tried that.
starts to walk up to where the blink dog is and says,
We're friends.
Barney.
with a snap, the blink dog suddenly vanishes briefly, and in that same split second, reappears on top of Barnabas's back.
Oh, what the
Oh.
fuck? Speak it.
Barnabas,
eating it!
Barnabas rears back up on his hind legs, and again, the dog just poops back to where it was standing before.
This is new.
Can I speak with animals? Can I speak to Barnabas?
It is.
Oh,
with Barnabas.
I'm Barnabas.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay. So hit cast.
Yep.
And then it says 1d. No, I'm sorry. Barnabas, don't move. Just,
Dog.
I don't know what it is. Just stay away from it.
What does Barnabas
smell?
say back?
Barnabas sort of like remains still, but he's still kind of keeping an eye on it.
Where do you smell? Do you smell anything?
What do you smell?
Yeah, he was smelling the dog.
No, but what does he smell on
Is
the
there like a
dog?
particular smell?
Oh, what the dog smells like.
Yeah, what does it smell like? We talking wet dog?
Uh,
we talking?
It's about as odd a mishmash you can think of. On one part, it sort of smells like fresh flowers in full bloom. On the other hand, it sort of smells like a haggis. Ooh. And a little bit of a musky smell. Oh.
It basically smells like food.
Like trying to light like fancy, colorful candles in a foggy night on the lot.
Be gone with you.
No.
Go.
Oh, he's good doggy.
We have business. He's in our way.
I agree with her.
He can come along.
What?
I'll be
Come
like,
along. He could be useful.
doggy, here, come.
He freaking teleports.
Reappears right beside you. And in a moment later, it poofs again. Though before it does, Nimue, since it is by you, you do notice that it does have a nice red, leathery collar-like thing around its neck, with a small compartment where it's where the license would be.
Can I check it?
He disappeared.
It poofs.
Oh.
It goes a little bit further up the path ahead of you.
No, come back. Come.
Is it going our way or is it going elsewhere?
It seems to be going in the direction of the reef.
Alright, let's
Follow it.
It's trying to raid the city.
It's a dog.
And
Get back here!
The dog starts running ahead normally. It's very nimble on its feet. It's like,
It's a pain in the ass running with these pipes.
Get back here, you stupid mutt!
I think it's gonna outrun you guys.
I'm gonna run after it.
Oh, okay, Miss Wolf.
Gonna run after it, trying to
Alright.
get it to shoot.
I'm
Shoot!
just speaking to it in
Shoot!
Sylvan, like, come back.
it
Like
poofs
that.
again.
Oh.
You stop for just a moment. Then you see it just run under your legs Nimue and regain its lead again.
It's making a fool of us!
Put the trident down.
I'm gonna hit it!
Would you calm down? You're being ridiculous. It's just a dog.
He's getting in our way. He's making me
Pet dogs?
upset. I don't know what a dog is.
Oh yeah, they don't go underwater.
Is it ferocious?
Is it dangerous?
Is it dangerous?
Yes.
So
Can
the
I
dog,
go on
it
my
starts
way?
to run up this hill that's ahead of you on this path. You recognize this hill, Bassarin. It won't be
Is it-
long now.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit too close to my reef. Can you talk to this thing?
Sorry, I'm just checking because it didn't say my thing. Yes, I can. It seems
Tell
to
it-
understand me.
To go away,
But why?
or else I will have to use force.
It can't breathe underwater, probably.
The reef is partly above land.
Yeah, but
Nimoy
that's
is
the
just gonna
important
make
part.
herself really tall, and she's 7 foot, so she just like kind of like tower and cross her arms and stare down at Pat and be like, "If the dog's not coming, then
Are
I'm
you-
not coming."
Are you trying to intimidate?
Yes.
Then make an intimidation check.
What do I make?
If
I'm
the
selling
dog's
tickets
not
this way.
coming, then I'm not
I'm
I'm selling
coming.
tickets this way. You want to watch?
Make me a charisma save.
I'm watching it.
I'm not good at charisma.
No, I'm not giving you
Let's see.
my
16.
I'm actually not bad.
Yeah,
Charisma save.
Charisma, please.
16, right?
Alright. And you?
Not bad.
Holy snap.
11.
Yeah, this furbolg looms over this triton, nearly double it in height. Just you feel like this huge tree is really just towering over you, ready to fall over and crush you.
My money was on Nimoy.
Fine. The thing can stay. But it's not going to delay us any longer.
Fine.
Come on, Boochie.
The Saren, you suddenly feel a weight
It's like,
against your back.
yeah, I got the dog to come. I don't remember how many
Right,
slots. I
yes,
didn't
Aaron?
save it.
This
You suddenly
thing's-
feel a weight against your back as you stumble forward a little. There's a very inconveniently placed mud puddle. Just you go, and everyone else just sees the blink dog standing on top of you, sniffing the back of your
The
head.
dog is on top of me.
It reappeared on top of you, and just
Get this thing off my head.
She deserves it. She's frank.
I'm like, Pooch, down,
Who's
down.
the worthless one?
it sits
now?
down right beside the stone.
You know, there was a village once that had this food that would make anyone happy. Snickers, yeah.
We'll
You
call
should try
the
one
dog
of those. You seem a little
Snickers.
cranky.
We should call the dog
I don't know what a Snickers is.
Oh, Snickers, that's a good one.
The dog's name is Snickers.
All right,
I go to the Pooch. Pooch, your name is Snickers.
all right. The
We're
newly
calm.
christened Snickers leans up and just right against Nimoy's feet.
Oh, it's so cute.
Can we go now?
Yes, we can go. Come on, Snickers.
Snickers
Fate of the world depends on me, and
quickly
here I am
gets
stuck
up and
over
starts
friggin'.
trotting back a bit off the beaten path towards the woods.
No, no, no. Snickers.
He turns briefly and just before, and they have vanished once again.
What?
Snickers.
Oh no, what a shame.
What'd you say to her?
I said come back. It's probably Bassarin's fault. She's the one that.
What did you do?
What'd you do?
Maybe it doesn't like the smell of fish.
Oh, I don't
Probably
blame her.
worthless.
I don't think so.
No, but I should have.
Snickers. Here, boy.
There is no sign of Snickers.
Well, there's not.
Alright, well, let's keep going then.
Another
I
friend
leave.
gone.
I leave a little crumb on the ground behind me in the hopes that it will come.
I picked
Barnabas
that up
eats
because
the
I'm
crumb.
hungry.
Poor Barnabas. Poor
I'm like
sweet
trailing
Barnabas
behind.
who
I
sees
don't.
the offering of food and just
I don't notice he's behind me either.
despair. Just fortunately, the walk isn't too much farther. In fact, you just get up to the top of this hill,
Finally, civilization.
and looking over into this sort of inland valley, you can see way at the bottom of these rolling hills this large body of water that is the Uveran Reef.
This is it.
And
can see
true
some
It's
to,
just water.
and true to her word, you can see true to
more than just
Passarin's
water.
word. You do see that there are a few small buildings built along the edge of the shore there. A few of them are actually built sort of halfway into the water, going
isn't a reef.
down.
It's a wharf.
A water wharf.
What did you just call it?
It's a wharf.
What's a wharf?
It's a wharf. It's a kind of town. Village. I don't know.
It's not a wharf.
It's the Uveran Reef. Have some respect.
Wharf. Same thing.
All right. Well, follow me, folks. I'm gonna take you. Let's see. Where should I take them?
Taking you somewhere.
As you start to approach the outpost there, you do see that there are two fairly stocky-looking Tritons standing guard by an outpost. They notice you, Bassarin, and they wave you over.
Hold on.
She's quickly looking up Triton names so she knows what to call these assholes.
You better get the spelling right.
Hey, Jiggis. Hey, Vooners.
Jiggis and Vooners.
And Jiggis and Vooners.
Jiggis and Vooners.
Jiggis and
They both
Vooners.
Jiggis and Vooners both nod in respect to Sarah.
They're with me.
Very
Alright.
well.
What's up, Jiggy and Boone?
Jiggy with
They both frown at you. You're not allowed to call us that. Only she can call us that.
You seriously
Hey, man. My long face. Oh,
For reference, since these are only the second and third trains that the two of you have likely seen, they're Tritons, very slightly short and stocky folk, a little bit shorter than the average human, a bit comparable to dwarves in their stature, but a bit taller. Very
About 4
bluish
feet.
green skin, similar bluish green hair.
Oh, so I amend my statement. Why so blue?
Okay, Chord.
Racist. No.
I take offense to that.
Um,
I'm also on the blue
I don't know.
side.
Hey.
I don't know, Nightmares.
Hey.
Why am I so blue?
Jiggis, where's Bellin?
Which one's Bella? Which one's Bella?
My
Bear.
sister.
Ah, I spelled Bear.
Bellin.
Oh. She's probably back at her shop. Luckily for your friend, she had just finished the inland expansion of it. They should be able to enter it without problems. If that's where your heading is.
Yeah, they can't go under, so kind of limited to spaces.
For the better, if you ask me.
I'm not paying attention to this
Agreed.
conversation. I'm just looking around.
The three of you can make perception checks if you like.
Sure.
perception. Where's perception? Sorry.
Ooh.
12.
22.
Yes. Looking further down this down the
Wait. She's
Wait.
still checking.
Perception?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Ooh.
17.
yeah. Looking ahead at the lake itself, just under the surface, you do see that the bed of the lake sort of inclines downward. You can see that there's quite a few more smaller buildings built along the slope, sort of like what you'd see like IRL you'd see in like San Francisco or Brazil or stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah. And way at the bottom, just within your vision, due to how murky the water is, you can see a circular bright blue light. And there are a few smaller, what looks like tower gates around it.
Gotcha. What do you guys do to the water here? It's clearer than High Mountain.
We don't do anything to the water.
It's kind of murky.
We protect it.
But it's so murky.
Might need some filtering or something like
Wait, where do you go to the bathroom?
that. I take a step back away.
I'm with her.
We all together in
What?
sync.
What is this
I turn to
bathroom?
Barnabas.
What Ashlyn and Viserion would know that the murkiness of this water seems more so about or due to the mud around this lake and not so much the water itself.
Ah, okay.
Still, where do they go to the bathroom?
What is
I
this
do wanna know that.
bathroom?
Oh.
I don't. Anyway. All right. Well, I want to take him to see Bellin.
Right. Luckily, the walk from there isn't too far at all. You just about 5-10 minutes along the edge. You do see a few small buildings along the water side. One of which seems to be some sort of tavern, and just beyond that seems to be a very comparatively ramshackle type of building compared to everything else.
Nice digs.
It's serviceable, but not quite as well kept or orderly as the other buildings seem to be. The way this place is sort of built, it's like everything is like shaped into like a pie chart with smaller sections, row by row. Most of the buildings are about the same size, same shape, very orderly type. This, on the other hand, seems to be not so orderly.
What's this building?
It's where my sister lives.
Is that a tavern next to it?
Sometimes
I'll be back.
when she's not in the water.
It looks
All right,
like it can
everyone-
use a little bit of paint or something.
What's paint?
Paint?
Investigation check.
What are you investigating?
The tavern.
All right.
Is there a tavern?
All right.
We
Like
passed
I
the
said-
tavern.
So there's a tavern.
All right. Not much of a check needed for this. You do see a sign hanging over the door that says Trident's Catch.
Trident's catch.
Can we
Bet I
go
can
there?
catch some gold in there.
Trident with an E. Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's Trident and Triton. Yeah.
Oh,
just
Trident,
so you know,
like
Trident's
the.
catch.
Trident.
I bet I can get some gold in there.
You could try.
You guys like music, right?
Why do we have to see? Oh wait, you said your sister. Why are we seeing your sister?
Because I think she might know what to do with you.
Do it.
Oh, wait, we never found my horse. Where's Surge?
Surge 2.
Surge 2.
Surge to where?
And sure enough, fortunately, you do back at that entrance. You did see that Surge 2 had been strapped up back in the saddlery.
Where was the prisoner?
From what names? The names of the guards, I forgot them suddenly. Short-term memory.
Oh, Jiggis and Vunus.
Yes, luckily Vunus,
Jiggy and Boom.
he sort of whispers to you so just so only you can hear, or anyone else who wants to try and listen to Primordial.
I
Because
don't understand primordial.
I get.
What check is that?
Mm.
Or do I just listen?
Do you have Primordial?
perception. Though I will say this will be with you only
Do you have
if you have
Primordial?
Primordial, and it will be with disadvantage.
I'm
so
the only one who
do
doesn't
roll
understand
twice, but
primordial.
take the lower number.
So wait.
Roll twice with the 20.
Yes, but
Okay.
take the lower number that you get.
Alright, so 10
Roll again to see if you
plus
get
5
or
or
small.
no?
Yeah, plus 5.
So 15. Shit. 24. So.
Oh,
so you
sure.
take
That's
lower than
good.
15.
So you take
All right.
15. Okay.
That's
so
still very
that
good.
is. Hold on. Okay, 17. Six.
All right.
So I have to take a 6, I guess.
You try to listen in, Mortimer, but unfortunately, the bit of ambience coming from the Trident's Catch sort of cuts you off a little bit. You, however, Ashlyn, you do hear a bit of their conversation.
Should we shut our ears right now?
Yeah, and just so you can hear, we knock my shit over.
I'm savvy. I want to hear the whisper.
You need a bigger table.
Let's stop there.
Can we have bigger tables?
Please get bigger tables.
Thank you.
That we brought the prisoner to the hold. Apparently, Captain Cohen wants a word with him.
Nice weather we're having.
It is. Give
Quite
me an
nice.
update when you can. Wonder what happened to Snickers.
I hope he's okay.
I hope so too.
Alright.
What'd they say? What'd they say?
All right, so we're gonna go into this scrappy-looking building, or at least I'm gonna try and get Nim away into this building.
All right.
Right this way.
Alright, you're heading to this, what seems to be some tiny, another outpost within an outpost. And you're about to step through the front door when you hear an audible and there's a little bit of a noticeable puff of black smoke rising from its chimney.
Oh no, not
And
again.
you hear in the Aquan language, which is a dialect of Primordial, motherfucker.
I don't understand that.
Oh, something's going down.
What?
Bellin?
What are they saying?
Hold on, stay here. I'm gonna go inside.
getting chased.
Stay. I'm gonna go inside.
You're reaching for the door. You reach for the door. You hear her quickly shout, "Knock first."
Oh, there's more going on here.
All right, now come in. Just watch your head.
I have guests.
Air breathers.
Land lovers.
There's no difference to me.
I
Just
don't really love it.
tell them to wipe their feet. What good that'll do.
Wipe your feet.
No, I know Primordial.
Oh,
Yeah, we can
no,
understand
it's
it.
not that. It's like she's in the house, so I don't think you can like hear their conversation.
I thought everyone was yelling.
She was yelling from outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what
So
that
you
is.
know anyone.
I don't understand for more.
All right, in common, wipe your feet before you enter.
Can you wipe your feet underwater?
It's a little dirty
We're above
already. I don't know
water.
if
Oh, are
There's
we?
like some water like coming in, right?
It's like sandy.
Yeah. There's sort of like there's this like wooden lift by the door, and there's a bit of mud. It's not a sandy place. It's mostly mud. But yeah, this building.
What do
seems
we
like-
wipe?
Wipe
again,
your feet.
Like some of the others.
Get
it's
some
sort of
good
like
mud in there.
runs towards the water.
Gotcha.
So
we're
it's all-
we're
that's-
civilized here.
But it's mud inside too.
It's not mud inside.
Get
it's
some
just
mud
mud.
on your feet.
It's muddy wood.
Oh, we want mud on our feet.
No, you don't. You're keeping it.
Wait, I thought we did.
No.
Beck's telling me they want mud on their
I
feet.
thought
She's
we
telling you
did.
to wipe the mud off your feet. That's
Oh
a
shit!
command.
All right.
Yeah, why would she tell us to wipe it on our
I
feet?
thought it
I'm
was.
very
I thought it'd be
confused.
fun. All right, whatever. All right, can we go on in?
I'm gonna politely wipe my
Alright.
feet as much as I can.
The door opens by itself, and
Back
you do
back.
see the inside, and it's a lot messier than the last time you saw this place, Sarah. There's like cupboards and tables and chairs knocked over. A few of the shelves are kind of tilted, and you can hear the audible sound of something like scrambling around, and suddenly there's something glass that is shattering.
Snickers?
Get back here! That was 50 years old. That was a gift from
Wait, can I
Mother.
try? Like in Sylvan, Stickers? Is that you?
You do not get a response, so
Bellin.
anyone who steps in, you can see that this room, very as close to homely as it can be. The next hallway forward, though, seems to be like a bit of a stairway, and you can see that there is water in it. They're about halfway down.
Can I fit in this building? I'm 7 foot tall.
You need to duck in to get on your head in, but aside from that, it seems high enough. You have about enough room.
Do I see her anywhere?
Not yet, though. You do, though. Looking down another doorway, you do see something suddenly darting across from one side to the other.
What the?
No weapons. We catch it by hand.
Always you with the no weapons.
Hey, I'm trying to keep this place neat and tidy. Don't ask this thing though. This thing's been nothing but a bone wrecker ever since I found it.
Why do you keep bringing unwanted things into our house?
Speak for yourself.
That counts.
All right.
And and a few moments later, you do see another Triton appear before you. And give me something like a reference for it. I'm gonna find a good place to hide this thing. It's another Triton, a little thinner than Besarin and a little bit shorter as well. She's got fairly like bluish gray hair tied back into like a mix of like dreads that sort of come together in a little bun. Her robes very greenish purplish, and you can see her just. This is the last time I tried to bring a Gormishka so close to Uveran.
A what?
I'll explain in a moment. Now, just get in here and find a position. I'm going to try and chase it back your way.
Are you sure I can't use my weapon?
I need it alive.
She's very different from her sister.
She always does this.
They're related?
Do I? Oh, sorry. Do I know that they're sisters?
She said it was her
he is
sister.
I said my
Yeah.
sister.
I got the Fridays.
It's my sister.
I got the Fridays.
Alright, everyone. Weapons down. Get your hands ready.
I just put my hands out, not knowing what
I'm
I'm
just
doing.
gonna hold my dagger. I'm just gonna continue to hold it.
All right, here.
What are we trying to catch
Here is
anyway?
the a visual reference for what you're looking at right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Spelling.
Cool.
Okay.
Is she holding something? Or?
Not at the moment. She waits for the Saren to get into position. She motions to the three of you. Well, don't just sit there. Guard the doorway. It's a slippery bugger.
Alright, you take the door.
Alright. I covered the door. My large body.
I'm gonna get down low. Alright, I'm in
I twirl
position.
my dagger, just looking around.
I find a high place like a table or a bookshelf, hop on top and watch.
All right.
What is it we're trying to catch here?
Oh, trust me, you can't miss it. And moments later, you do hear a bit of scuttering, so followed by what sounds like some sort of cat hissing, like as this thing starts scurrying in your direction.
Excuse me.
Make a
Whose direction?
your direction, Miss Sarah.
Yeah. Oh.
You will be first. Make me a sleight of hand check.
14.
14 plus 0. 14.
14. You see what you see before you, a very, again, sort of like a strange cross between a rat and a hairless cat. It has this like very beady yellow eyes, sort of like what you'd see with a goblin. Its teeth are it has a huge mouth with rows of very messy looking teeth, long goblin-like ears, a thin, wiry tail. It's about the size of a small house cat. And you try to get a hold of it. You briefly manage to grip onto the tip of its tail. It hisses and it tries to bite your finger like.
Oh, I've been there.
What's your armor class?
18.
And let's see. Oof. That's going to leave a stinger. It got the pinky.
Alright. You see her get bit, I jump down and try and get you.
You are going to. This is the wrong dice.
Don't watch I die.
You are
That'd
going
be
to
funny.
take, let's see, 8 piercing damage,
Hey, god damn.
as well as. Ooh, this one really stings.
Oh my god.
Plus 11 force damage.
I'm down!
This thing, you see this bite, and for a moment its mouth sort of lights up, and just your fingers just bent like a pretzel in the opposite direction.
It just killed me.
It just killed her.
Just
Oh, what the?
Wait, it killed her?
knocked her
She's
out.
unconscious.
Oh,
So when you're
Blech.
unconscious, you have death saving throws. You have 3 death saving throws. You need either 3 successes to get back up,
Such a
or
lucky-
3 fails and you're like
if
dead.
it's your curiosity, it got a crit on your bite.
Or you
Yeah,
got a
I would
crit,
say
is that
so.
Alright.
I'm down.
I use animal friendship.
It is not an animal.
Not
All right.
I'll
Alright.
give you a freebie for that spell slot though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Make
do.
me a sleight of hand check, please, if you want to try to catch.
Yes, sleight of hand check.
Don't try and catch it.
This
I
thing
gotta
is
get it.
eating me.
It's eating her. They're never gonna eat me.
Oh my god.
See the dot?
Wait, so if the dot's
Below, then the dot's usually below.
That's
or
a
above.
6.
that is a 6?
Wait, which one? That one?
This one.
That's a 6. That's a 9.
Okay, so shit. 10.
All right, again, you try to grab onto this thing and just.
Ah.
Oh my god.
What's your armor
Just
class,
an
please?
18.
Oh shit. 13.
Or no, 19.
All right, yeah, this over here.
Oh god. The whole party dies
Why
for
am I
this
the
rat
Moral of the
thing.
story: don't go see your sister. Damn.
All right, that's going to be
Ted.
Because we're already injured from the
3d
frost battle.
piercing
I'm not.
plus
I was like, that's a lot of damage.
5 force for a total of 8 damage in total.
Oh,
8 damage? Okay.
oh god.
Does Ashlyn, has
I healed
Ashlyn
him
ever
up.
seen this creature before?
Make
We
me
should probably take
Arcana
a short
check.
rest.
Well, I didn't think I would get.
You do know its name, permission.
Ooh.
21.
Oh, I can do it.
Natural
You can
20?
roll with me.
Nice.
Not natural, but. It's
No,
up
she
there.
rolled a natural 20. Did you roll a
Is it?
natural 20?
She
I
did
rolled
roll
a
a natural
natural 20
Yes.
plus 1.
Oh.
Yeah,
your
man.
armor's only 1? Wow. Not be a little higher, but yeah,
rolled a
you got
20,
the whole
nat
beats.
20,
Gromishkas, these are very tiny, pest-like magical creatures. That you do know that they are the product of mistakes made by novice spellcasters seeking to create light. The result being these magically unstable creatures with trapping for magic for items that are magical, especially spell books, spell components, familiars, and the like. You know that sometimes they'll try to catch and eat pixies.
So,
And they have a
What is it
critical-
called?
Gromishka.
Gramishka.
That you know that they are ironically, incredibly allergic to magic, which can result in them doing any number of strange things.
This is gonna be fun. There you go.
what is this thing?
The Gramishka.
What the hell's that?
Just get rid of
It's a
it. The
fancy
Siren's
cat.
unconscious.
It doesn't look like no cat to me.
What are you gonna do?
It's not a cat.
Ew.
I have to dumb it down for him.
Guys, this is what it looks like.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Why
god,
does
that
your
thing
sister
just
have
killed
this in
me.
her house?
It found you, didn't kill you.
Can I try
Well, did
catching
you
it?
hear what he
Make a
said?
sleight of hand check. Well,
Well,
if you want to
stop
make a regular
catching
sleight
it.
of hand check, if you want to be creative in how you try to catch it, you may.
I don't really think there's.
It can
Show
you
spell?
know that it can understand common, but it can't speak. It is deceptively intelligent.
I really can't use anything.
It's actually slightly smarter than the average human. Intelligence of 12.
Oh, shit.
So it's probably smarter than Wardy.
I'm trying to think.
Ashlyn, you know what these things are? Do they have like any sort of weakness or something?
I do. Just trying to figure out the best way to stop that.
magic.
While she does that, can I roll a perception or investigation check? I'm not sure which is the right one. To see what's in the room.
Should we be rolling initiative or something?
No.
I just want to see what objects are in the room that I can use against them.
There's a few knocked over like pots and like chests and there's a few nets hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
That's not really.
Is Basara near me? Can I reach her?
Yeah, she's like a foot or two
Can I
away.
touch her and do spare to dying?
Sure.
That's a cantrip.
Yes.
I'm gonna just do that for now.
Yeah. So yes.
So I
you
don't
are
need to make
sta-
saves.
Nope,
No,
you
so
are
you just
stable
have like a
now.
1 or something, but
How
you're
do I,
still
like,
unconscious.
Wild companion? No, right?
That would summon.
Oh, it has your.
That's a
yeah.
summoning.
Oh, you don't
That's a
even have
summoning
a
thing, right?
point, but you're just.
That's 0.
Okay.
I guess I can't.
You could put a 1, I think, but just know that you don't have any.
If you want to do the regular sleight of hand,
Save
you
it.
may.
You're spared.
I don't think
No,
there's
they're rolling
anything I
gross.
can do. You can attempt to hide, you don't.
Do you have any like magic spells?
I do, but they're not like worth it. There's absorb elements, speak with animals, which is not an animal. Absorb elements, dark skin, dark vision, which I thought would work. Pass without trace and summon beast. And then there's, druidcraft, shillelagh, and that's it.
Shillelagh. Is that
Shillelagh.
shillelagh magic or no?
It's a cantrip.
But is it magic?
You can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attacking damage rolls. Melee attacks using a weapon. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'll just do a regular.
No,
So
I think
wait, if
Shillelagh's magic.
you attack, what did it just say? Like using magic instead of strength?
Okay. The whatever club or quarterstaff you are holding is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks.
So why don't you attack it with your dagger and use the shillelagh so it's magic?
No, it wouldn't be magic though. It's just using that. I don't think it's actually magic.
Cast at will. 1d8 plus 3 damage. The weapon is magical.
Oh, it is. It's
Yeah.
magical.
See,
that.
that's what it is.
Okay.
So do that. So your
Because you
dagger.
know the thing is,
This is the 8, right? Yeah.
so you know first you have to roll to hit it. She's hitting it with shillelagh with what? You have a quarterstaff or something?
Dagger.
No, she has
Dagger.
a dagger.
So it's a 7 plus. I guess that's it, right?
Well, does a 7 hit? Oh, what's your
Only a 7?
plus? What do you plus?
Plus your magic.
Plus my magic. Okay.
So your spell modifier will be above where your spells are listed.
Your spell modifier.
Spell attack.
Hang on one second. I'm still getting used to this.
That's okay.
Spell attack is 5, so that's 12.
That ties its armor class.
So
Okay.
So-
what's your rule? Does that hit? Oh yeah, that's
I established.
It graze?
I don't know if I did.
Half
I think I
damage.
established a grazing rule.
That's
so,
grazing.
Yes, you used the dagger, right?
I used the dagger.
But you used it with
Alright.
shillelagh, so you cast that spell.
Yep. So now I do the D.
8. I think shillelagh's at
Holy shit.
Ooh, she got 8.
Plus 3.
So 11.
Ooh.
Wow.
Good job. And it was magic.
Yes.
Do with that what you want.
Was
Oh,
that
but
alright?
half damage though.
You
because
managed
of the
to
graze.
get the dagger and you take your dagger, imbue a little bit of your magic into it. Bevan's eyes go wide. No, wait, don't use magic! But it's already too late as you strike it with the Gromeshka with the broadside of your dagger. It has to make me a d6. We're about to see what happens. 5.
Oh god, what's gonna happen?
Oh shit.
No, roll again. Roll
Younger
again.
siblings, am I right?
Oh dear, I'm going to switch to a new thing as
We're
the
all gonna die.
Gromeshka is like suddenly stops for a moment, like, and it's like a little shaking
It's
of it.
vibrating.
Oh god.
Visibly shaking as just you all feel this sudden force
I don't.
burst as this one Gromeshka explodes and just an explosion of dozens of more Gromeshkas just
come on.
Oh, God.
as just
Oh no.
and just this house just devolves into anarchy. Why did you do that?
You
No.
really screwed the pooch here.
Oh shoot, I thought that was really
Take cover! And these Gromeshkas all start like tearing things
Yeah.
down, knocking
I
over
use-
shelves, and like
I cast Mage Hand to pull one of the nets down. Or I guess as many of the nets down as
Oh,
I can
yeah.
from the ceiling to try
Yeah.
and trap
Nets?
There's nets on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Like fishing net.
make me a roll with your spell modifier.
So just roll
Like
a
a spell
d20 and then
attack.
add
So-
your spell attack. What's his plus 5?
And add a d4 to it because I like your creativity.
Wow.
Okay, 13, and then so you're saying
A
Plus
D4
5.
instead.
Plus 1.
so 19.
19.
Acting quickly, Mortimer reaches up with his hand. The
ma-
transparent form of the other hand
magic
appears
hand.
and just loosens the net. And one of the nets hanging from the ceiling becomes. And all of a sudden, all but one of the Gromeshkas are suddenly trapped and entangled in this net, clawing and meowing and hissing all around.
Oh
Well,
my god.
That's better than that helps.
Bevan's just stunned. Can't believe that worked. And finally, the original Gromeshka, now running in the direction of Nimue.
Oh, it's
What
running
do
at
you-
me. Well, I'm not gonna use anything magical. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Attack roll, please.
Okay, please, God.
Oh.
It's a crit, it's a crit, it's a crit, it's a crit. Okay. Okay. Plus 2, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so
Wait,
now it's so what?
before you roll,
It's a crit.
what's the damage die for it?
It's a 1d6.
Don't bother rolling. How do you want to do this?
I want to squash it with my mace.
You just see this guy
Like whack-a-mole.
and this big ass thing just like boom.
It leaps at you like in slow motion. And you bring your mace out like. It
All
squirts a
chaos
little
and
bit.
then just like
There's all this chaos. I haven't done anything except like
Straight
I've
up rubber
touched her.
hose comedy.
He
It
does
just
all
like
these things.
squirts
Like,
a little bit as its body is flattened and whoa, its ears just flop down.
I want to be sad, but I know it's not a cat.
Bevan quickly kneels down beside it. He rolls it onto its stomach and places her hand on it to feel. Oh, thank goodness, it's still alive. And
still alive? It
she'll,
killed your sister. Oh, let me heal her.
Bevan quickly grabs the
Bevan.
now unconscious Grimishka and places it inside this basketball-sized sack, and it just disappears entirely.
What do we do with those?
I'll take care of them.
I'm gonna cast. I have no spell. I have like 2 spell spots left. We better take a break after this, guys.
Bevan
but,
raises her hand. Allow me. And
Oh, thank God. You
She'll
did.
place her hand on Basaren's chest, and a little bit of blue green energy will rise from it, and you will recover 10 hit points.
Hooray.
Hey there, Squirt. What the hell hit me?
So we get a reward for this? Or?
Wait, they're all these other things are trapped right now still? Like,
Yeah, they're all sort of squirming, trying to get their claws through this net. Bevan sort of moves her hand out, and the net on command just rises up to the ceiling with all the Grimishkas inside it. Right. That was nice. Make yourselves at home. I'll be right back. And the net will follow her back into the other room, like sort of sliding along the ceiling.
Oh, those things. What were those things?
There's a Grimishka.
That'll
Apparently
explain it.
Apparently that's some Elvish word for a bunch of angry cats.
It's not a cat.
Do I know
What
what
is
a
it?
Kromishka is?
Not a cat.
Knowing my sister?
It's a Grimishka.
What is it then?
Make
What's
me
that?
a
History.
make me a history to see if you remember.
Ooh, there you go.
16
Plus
plus 3 is 19.
All right, yeah, now that it's one's nearly like now that one has legit taken your finger off.
Now I have 9 fingers.
I mean, you got it back, but it's like
Some of
small
it
and snuggy
back.
and still kind of growing back. But, yeah,
It'll
you know,
come
these-
back.
These Kromishkas are basically
It will.
magical,
It'll come
like,
back.
the magical equivalent to rats and shit.
Wait,
They're pests.
your limbs grow back? How do you get that? How do you get that?
What?
He's saying your limbs.
Oh,
grow
it'll get better.
They grow
My
back,
sister
but it's
heals
still
me.
very tender and sensitive at the moment.
It'll come back eventually.
Well, that's.
Right.
Why did we come here again?
A moment later,
I'm asking
Bevan
myself
returns
something.
and sort of dusts herself off. Now, what can I do for you three?
Got any food?
Sure. I got a pantry in the other room. I can open that up. And
Felon, before we get into that though, what do you know of the lumps?
Oh, geez,
her face takes a little more of a serious approach. Why are you asking this?
Because it's not just an elves anymore. And I found the one person in the whole wide world that can heal it.
Listen, I'm not the one person in the whole wide world who can heal it.
We don't know that for sure.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
was afraid that this would start to happen.
What suspicions did you have?
You see, this isn't the first time I've heard this happening among non-elves. If what Father has told me recently, it's been going on for a few days now.
Here?
Not here, thankfully.
You guys want any food?
Think the houses it hasn't happened here yet. come with me, and she'll lead you all into about 2 rooms down to this like little observatory. In the middle, there's this circular table with above it, sort of the ceiling sort of curved out to resemble the night sky. There's like a little dome-shaped glass indent in this table. There's a few like cups and panels for moving things around. Basically, her own little work
Lab.
observatory. The thing about lumps, it's not a disease. Well, not the traditional kind. It is a curse.
Who cursed it?
I have an idea, but I need to give a little explanation to it. As I've taught you before, Serenam, the people of the Orga, they've sort of emerged at their own pace throughout the years. First it was the elves, then the other phase creatures like gnomes and goblins and dwarves. Finally the orcs, humans, and everything else came after them. But long before that, there was these other things. The real powers on the mortal plane. Things like dragons and giants and the like. There were once these group of giants. They were beautiful, proud, masters of the arts and of magic. They were the top dogs in their time. But the gods weren't happy with their arrogance. Their ultimate crime was their own hubris. And they turned that hubris back on them, and the results, needless to say, were not pretty.
What does this have to do with the lumps?
I'm getting to that.
She's telling a story. Shh.
Oh.
These giants, they were handsome and beautiful people. They had brilliant minds. They were unrivaled in their magic. To say when Samrat was looking for her first love on the mortal plane, it was one of them that had written their ballad. But as I mentioned, they realized that the four houses, they realized that their lust for magic and for power was all consuming. They sought to keep all of Tiroga for themselves. Their big mistake was thinking that if they started with the wilderness, with the realms of the Fae, they would have an easy advantage against the regular mortals. They tried to take all their magics for themselves. Eventually the Fae all united against them. Though they could not wipe them out entirely, they faced a fate worse than death. Their bodies became deformed and ugly. Their minds warped by malice and hatred and greed. They became what we call today the Fomorians.
The what?
Fomorians?
Fomorians.
Oh, Fomorians.
Their strength was sapped from them. They cannot throw rocks like their other giant kin can. They don't have the swiftness or grace that the others have. They don't have the sharp minds of the cloud or the storm giants. All they have left to their name is their hatred and the evil eye. They said that when a Fomorian casts their one eye upon an unsuspecting mortal, they would pass their curse upon that mortal. It would deform them, weaken them. And that, I believe, is where lumps come from. I don't know how, I don't know where, but I've been hesitant to bring this up with Father, since it wasn't our concern until now, but I suspect there's a Fomorian at work.
So you think this Fomorian is going around cursing people? But why would they do that?
At this point, all the Fomorians have is their own self-loathing and hatred. All they can really do is pass that hatred and misery upon others, and they revel in passing this on. After all, they were the apex of civilization in their day.
Sound like a
Why
bunch
would
of bullies.
they are, and worse things.
How did you find out about the Fomorians?
Bellin knows things.
That doesn't answer the question.
That's the best answer that we can give.
That she like.
I have my ways of learning things. Out of everyone in my family, so far I'm the only one who's invested into the arcane and primordial arts.
Can I like do some sort of like investigation
I-
or something
I
to
was even
see
thinking
how,
perception too.
or
You
to
can make
see
an
what she
insight
is?
Try to figure out what's up with
Oh,
Bellin.
can I do it? And to see what she is, like what her deal is.
Yeah,
Or-
you can.
I can do it.
Insight.
Oh, you're.
Insight. We're both doing.
If that's true,
I had 14.
I got 19.
Alright, Nimue, you can tell that she seems to be hiding where she's gotten this knowledge from, but seemingly for a good reason.
Like
Like
think
she's hesitant to say exactly where, but the way she's sort of looking at Ashlyn when she asks, there's a bit of sorrow behind it.
she's looking at Ashton.
Yeah,
When I asked her the
when
question,
she had asked the
she's
question.
giving
Oh.
like a.
Can
Oh, so
I investigate the room?
Why do you want
what
to
are you
investigate
looking
the
for?
room?
If there's any like books or anything of interest.
Of course, there's books. There's like whole shelves
Well,
full of
I'm
this.
trying to see
He
where
wants to roll his
I
dice. Let
want to
him
know
roll.
where she.
He wants to roll. Just let
I
him
want to
roll.
know where she got the knowledge.
Oh yeah, he's looking
If
to
it's
see if there's
something
a
in the room.
specific book about.
Yeah.
You do see that there are.
What-
a few
let
Let
that
him
have
roll. Let him roll.
Yeah.
like what type of
What
books?
did you get?
11.
11. There are the
There's
books.
Some of them half opened. Writing in it is very jarbled and kind of hard to read, even if you do understand Elvish.
What language? Oh, Elvish?
Mostly a mix of Elvish, Primordial. You even see a few that may be Draconic.
Can I use? Oh wait.
This kid, I swear.
If this is true and this is something that we have to deal with, we'll need to bring proof to the captain because he's not going to want to deal with this unless if he thinks it's a threat for what we do.
You're right.
Never
Dad already has his hands full with the reef.
He told you not to call him that, Bellin.
We're not in front of Dad. It's okay.
I've said this.
He's a little more important to us than just being our captain.
He never acted that way.
Oh, daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
Insert daddy issues.
That doesn't give us an excuse not to care.
Dads and mothers are for landlubbers, Bellin.
Yeah, that
Where
rhymes.
do you think you and I came from? You think we just popped into existence?
I don't need to think about where we
I could
come
go into a
from,
whole spiel
Bellin.
as to how you and I were born.
I'm
Don't you
sure-
tempt
All
me.
right, enough with the argument. Continue about the Fomorian.
So what do we do?
Well,
I got some ideas.
she sort of eyes
I
you
can't
like,
take it anymore. I'm gonna smack you when we get home.
I don't know where you go. Actually, did you say that in character? I'm gonna swat him. Upside the head.
2 damage, 2 damage.
Bellin, this one can heal the lumps. Is that what we have
I
to
don't
do?
know if I
Go
can,
over-
listen, I don't know if I can heal it forever though. I just made him less.
I'm afraid your furbolg friend is right. Lumps can't be cured by normal means, even with magic. Wait, only higher level spellcasters can cure such curses. Then even then, the need for the amount of mana needed for it is really take It'll take a whole week just to cure 7 people. And that the
You mean like
lumps are
one a
spreading.
day, or?
Yeah, yes. One a day.
All right. Well,
So-
seems like I'm not. I think maybe you overestimated my ability.
I'm sure you did mean well, and I thank you for your kindness to whatever you healed, but you've only succeeded in easing the pain. That lump will, if it seemed to have vanished, it will likely reform in time.
So what you're saying is, she's worthless too.
I didn't say that, Grass. Have some respect. Have some respect.
No,
like
it's
this.
okay. I'm worthless. Thank you for bringing me here. Thank you for your time. Is there anywhere I can just go get some rest before I move on to my travels?
That's it? You're just gonna give up?
You're the one who said I was worthless.
You could
I
try
have
not
bigger
to be
fish-
worthless.
I have
How
bigger
many
fish
other
to
Tritons-
fry.
Have there been any Tritons that have experienced the loss before?
Luckily, fortunately, none that I've known of, but I'm sort of knocking on wood for this. The thing is, if we don't find out where these lumps are coming from specifically, and who's bringing them to people, this won't just stop with people on Tier Orga. It'll be our plane, the other elemental planes, everyone, creature, magical or otherwise.
You're saying the lumps can cross realms?
If something with the lumps were to pass over into another plane, there is the slight risk, however unlikely, that could spread from there. That's the part that terrifies me the most. If this lump is the result of a curse of a Fomorian, normally it isn't normally meant to be this contagious. It's mostly passed on just by giving a glance from their evil eye. But if this has become contagious, then I know this will be a lot to ask of you, but someone needs to stop this problem before it gets worse. And I can only do so much by myself, and I know Father won't be happy with you running off and gallivanting just to find this miracle cure for something that isn't a problem to us yet, but I need my sister by my side.
I've always been by your side. And I'll go wherever you tell me to go, Belle.
He smiles a little bit. But I also need people who are willing to put others before themselves.
Is there money involved? I'll do it. I want to sweeten the pot.
Money will be the least of our problems, I guess.
Fine.
I'll give you some time to think this over if you need. I can arrange some rooms over at the Trident's Catch. If not, then I'm willing to let you bunk here.
I'm not going to bunk here. It seems dangerous. I'm gonna go to the tavern.
I'll go
Cats.
with them,
The cats are still
Belle.
pretty loud in that room. I'll go to the tavern too.
I'll go with them, Belle. I'll tell them.
Yeah,
Set
no one
up
wants
some
to
rooms
stay
for
here,
them.
Belle. Bev, what's her name?
Bellin.
Bell.
Belle.
Thank you.
We'll be
Please,
back, Belle.
Just give it some thought, and thank you for helping with the mess already.
No problem. You might want to go shopping soon.
Some redecorating, maybe.
What are you talking about? This is the most well-decorated building in the Uveran Reef.
Oh yeah. The see people shoot this.
I decorated this house.
IKEA. Spent
That,
2 years working on it.
Bevan, she's going to start moving hands a bit using her mage hand and prestidigitation to clean up her house a little bit. Yes. Big words.
All right, I'll lead y'all to the Trident's Catch.
Pleasure to meet you,
Bess.
Belle.
A moment, please.
Yeah, all right. You
We
guys
just still stand there.
The rest of you, and just wait for us outside. We'll be
Go.
outside.
Yeah, we'll chill in the mud.
Just to further this point, Bevan's gonna lead you down to one of the lower rooms where there is water around. Just so
Yeah, we're just gonna go swimming for a
Oh,
second. Hold on.
Excuse me.
Damn, like, I can't.
Now,
Alright,
on-
hey guys,
once
you want
the
to
two
not
of you are
wait and
alone,
go over to the tavern and get some drinks?
Let's go.
Let's go.
I need it.
We start walking over to the tavern. We don't wait.
yeah.
Let me
And,
tune up my pipes.
when Bevan's alone with you,
Ellen.
you'll just say quietly and mutter, "Listen, I know this will likely be more than I think I'm asking you to do now, but please be careful around them. I don't want anyone else involved in this mess."
Phil, you've never had to worry about me. I'm more worried about you. I don't know what was happening in this house today, but whatever you're up to, it's getting worse. Every time I come back, it gets worse. I know you're all knowing now, but you have to be careful. I'm not always going to be here for you.
I know that, and I know that for a year you've been worried about me, and now I've spent the last year worrying about you too. Just know everything I do, everything I ask of you to do, it's not just for us, it's for everyone else. Can you just not judge me on that?
I don't judge you. Just be
Not just
careful.
for everyone else.
And she'll just
All right,
she'll push herself forward and like
Oh
hug you
God,
for-
hugging again. Oh, we've talked about this.
Just try to enjoy it for once.
No, never. All right, get off me, Squirt. All right, I'll see you later.
Alright.
You.
We're sitting at the bar.
I go outside. Where the hell have they gone?
You follow the door behind you, and
Follow the sound of the bagpipe.
you follow the sound of the bagpipes towards the Dragon's Catch, and you already see a few angry patrons standing in front of the tavern, just
Fathers and
glaring at
mothers
them.
are for the land.
Foreigners.
And with that, we will be calling an end to this session.
Yay.
Actually, yeah, I've already got it on time, so I will go over skill point over experience